Hello everybody! Today's video is our pre-recorded video because it means I'm having a baby right now. This video is signs and symptoms of preeclampsia and the experiences that I went through when I had preeclampsia after the fact and before the fact, before it got diagnosed. So these are all my experiences. Remember that when you're watching this. Don't freak out if you have some of them. Ask your doctor. And I just wanted to share what's been going on, what went on with the twins pregnancy and my preeclampsia experience. So if you don't know what preeclampsia is, it's a condition that can develop anytime during pregnancy, but it mainly happens in the second and third trimester. And if you think that you're showing signs of preeclampsia, you really should talk to your doctor right away because it is a very dangerous thing. It can hurt you, it can hurt the baby, and you really should talk to your doctor because I think with me, I didn't verbalize enough that these things are happening, and this isn't good. So definitely speak up, ask questions, you know, say a lot. Don't just be like, oh, this is happening. Be like, this is happening, it's really weird. Is it preeclampsia? Should we test for this? Because I almost died. It was really scary. I hemorrhaged and I was a mess. So yeah, definitely speak up. So with my preeclampsia, it was kind of different than probably most people because mine was more like the postpartum preeclampsia, but I did show signs. I think I was at 36 weeks pregnant with the twins that I started really noticing big signs. For me, that was like preeclampsia. I had a lot of spots in the eyes. I was really swollen and I had carpal tunnel in my hand. I know that some doctors don't think that this has anything to do with preeclampsia. I personally think it does, but some doctors don't. And with me, I was so swollen, they just thought it was because of the twins, not about preeclampsia, and my blood pressure was good all the way up until the day I delivered. And I guess there was no protein in the urine, I think. I never asked if they checked that, like, I don't know how they did it, but I guess there was never anything. It came on very fast. I did have a lot of the signs with the carpal tunnel, with the swelling, with the spots in the eyes, and then the high blood pressure at the very end. So, but it was different. Then some people get those symptoms earlier in their pregnancy and they monitor them with medicine and it's not as severe as mine and they can manage it up until delivery date. But with me, it was like, oh my gosh, I have preeclampsia, I'm having the babies, and I almost died. But I think that a lot of women, it gets caught before, you know, before it gets to where mine was. And it was, you know, I think it was a lot of error on my doctor's part and my part from not saying, this is crazy. But it was twins, and I really feel that I was like, well, it's a twin pregnancy. Of course it's different. Like, of course I'm in pain. Of course my hands don't work. Of course I'm swollen. But really, realistically, I should have, no, it was not good. So just to recap, the symptoms of preeclampsia are high blood pressure, protein in the urine, extreme swelling suddenly, and your baby's low growth rate. Now with me, the swelling was not sudden, but it was huge. Like I had huge ankles. I had stretch marks on my ankles. Like, it was crazy. And I guess there was no protein in the urine and the blood pressure kind of came on suddenly, but I had the swelling and I had the spots. Oh, and spots in your eyes. That's another big symptom. So if you're getting any of those, talk to your doctor because those are definitely signs for sure. And even now with this pregnancy, this is my 6th pregnancy. If I see a spot in my eye, I'm like, is it gonna happen again? Or is it just the lighting? Preeclampsia is no joke. You don't want it, it's horrible. You could die. Yeah, it's a serious thing. So most likely if you have preeclampsia, your doctor will wanna induce you. Now me personally, if that happened to me, I would have been freaking out because I just didn't want to be induced just as me. But I don't know what I would have done if they told me I had preeclampsia and that I could die and all that jazz. But if you're diagnosed with it, they're going to want to probably induce you early because it's safer for you and the baby, because it's a very scary thing. And yeah, it's very scary. I wouldn't recommend it ever. But yeah, that's my experience with preeclampsia. The postpartum part of it, like I'll give you a little story, like all my organs started failing. I was on so much medication. My hands swelled up so bad I couldn't even move them. They had to ice pack them. I couldn't like lift my arms to hold the twins. I I was a mess for over a week. I actually was still really, really sick when I left the hospital, but I demanded to leave because Griffin was so sick and no one was helping us at that time. And I said, I have to go. I don't care if I'm gonna die. Like, he needs to go to another doctor. And like, I had to go. I had to go. So again, if you're having symptoms when you're pregnant, speak up. Don't be quiet about it. Say, hey, something's going on here. Help me out, because it was a really scary, almost deadly accident for me. I mean, I was almost not here. So this is why I'm doing this video, and I hope that if it helps anybody, you know, it'd be amazing, because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, because it was pretty horrible. So yeah, those are my, I don't know, those are my experience with preeclampsia, and I hope that helps somebody out there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, hopefully you'll get to see a birth vlog soon of the baby. All right guys, see you next time. Don't forget, you're wonderful. Bye.